the wildest things I see happen on the bus in a minute. This guy, like, you know, the RTA drivers. I don't know if he was a driver, so I won't say that. But a lot of times the RTA drivers, they like catch the bus to get to work because you know it's convenient, it's efficient. They don't want to have their car parked somewhere random and like get it stolen or whatever.
Yeah, it's like how people who work in like the airport industry take a plane to work.
Yeah, because they have to get from one place to another. You get it. And so this guy, he's like got his RTA badge on. He's sitting near the front of the bus in the handicap seats, not handicap, mind you. Decently elderly. He's like 40, 50. So I guess if you want to take that. Not 62, if you want to be completely honest. Like, so Lily is sitting in a seat he's not entitled to. Just as a start.
Is it a packed bus?
Bus is pretty packed, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty packed. And he's basically having a conversation with someone sitting across him in the other handicap seat. Other person is not handicapped, mind you.
All right.
And you know they're like basically right at the front of the bus, like talking. You know they're doing a thing where they're like it's like a very what's the word for it? There's like a lot of movement. A lot of physicality in their talking and everything else, and they're quite loud, right? Like I have my headphones on, I can like still hear some of their conversation. Like I got over the ear headphones on, cranked up. I'm listening to freaking Pierce the Veil, bro. I don't know if you heard of them. They're like a metal band.
Okay.
You know, I'm rocking out. You know what I'm saying? I'm banging my head. My head is banging. My brain is banging into my head. All that stuff.
Yeah.
And the guy is just, you know, he's being very, very loud, pretty obnoxious, basically. And a woman who's sitting behind me, like she's like a good 3 seats behind me to the left, can hear him all the way from the front of the bus. She says something to the effect of like, "Hey, we all quiet now. People on the bus trying to chill. We trying to go to work or whatever else." Next thing I know, we start hearing the bitch word. We start hearing the "you bitch" word, the shut your mouth bitch, the this, the that, and I'm like, oh. Did not see this coming. He like gets out of his seat. The bus is driving the whole time, by the way. He's like holding on to the railing. Turned around, he's like facing towards the back of the bus, doing his like stabby points at her. You know, you bitch. I say what I want on this bus. I don't need this job with the RTA. I got good sense, common sense. I can get out of here any day. They can fire me if they want to. I get a new job tomorrow. I don't got no problem getting a job. You ever notice that's like a common like street terrorist thing to say? I got no problem getting a job. It's like, okay, you have one for 3 weeks at a time. Doesn't reflect well on you, you know what I'm saying? And like, dude,
you somehow had 7 jobs this year and made $12,000.
Shout out to New Orleans, bro. The service industry will get you, man.
Yeah.
But basically, there's like all of that is like very disrespectful, wild, crazy, but par for the course, right? I don't know if you ever been with Rita, the RTA. That's what I call her. The Regional Transit Authority, Rita.
I rode it every day for 4 years. Yeah, and I don't want to go back.
Yeah, I've been with Rita, man, and like that standard of fare is like a fever dream moment like that. But what gets me is like you almost sink out of reality for a second, and like delusion is encouraged and like prostrated to. And as this guy's walking off the bus, he like dabs up the guy that cursed out the woman and asked him to quiet down a little bit. Look, and I can't be completely sure that she didn't say something to offend him. But I can say for sure that his reaction to it was very exaggerated and over the top, right? Whatever she said. Like, even if she literally, like, cursed him out, he, like, jumped out of his seat. It's like I thought he was about to hit her for a second, bro. And I'm like, am I going to have to intervene right now on the bus to stop him from beating up this old, large woman?
Yeah.
Wild, dude. You hate to see this kind of stuff. But basically, as the guy's walking off, but people's, like, dapping him up, like, yeah, man, you let that bitch know. And all that kind of stuff. I'm like, we live in a society, man.